David Ace went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. One down. David Ace digs in now.
Ace.
Ripped to right. Lugo squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1 out and a runner at second. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence.
Back to the top of the lineup. So in now for Cleveland, Hideo Sato.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And the pitch. Right side. Ace. Slinging it to first in time.
The third baseman, number 6, David Hilton.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Gray Link digs in for the Guardians.
Runner.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Now it's the second baseman, David Ace. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He'll score in there safely. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Solo runner at third, 2 men out. And up next for Detroit, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. That one missed. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Alfonso Calero, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Two outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Good 2-0 changeup right there. I mean, as a hitter, you have it in the back of your mind, but you have to sit fastball, and based on the swing, you got to think that's what he saw out of the hand.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Kaplan up next for the Tigers. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Ace at third with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Tigers 5 and the Guardians 2.
Drip drop, spent 300 for the flip flops. Little but a big shot. My form bad, but
1 out, base is empty. Andres Chaparro will hit next. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. Now 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
1 out. Runner at second. Ace getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one ripped left field. And that ball is gone. His 27th home run of the season. It's 8-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Back to the top of the order now. Now at the plate, Hideo Sato. One strike away. Line drive, and that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout. Ace had a sensational showing in the win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boo. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
David Ace, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Ace. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hey, way to drive it, big guy.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit, Brian Duarte. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that's in there for strike 1. Duarte in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Line drive, and it stays fair. The throw in, and that's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Blaze Jordan up now for the Tigers. Just missed. Two outs, 2 in scoring position.
No catch off the plate. Ball 2.
Fought off foul. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's out to center field. Mangles has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. Now the Guardians will get their shot. Still scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. One down. Christopher Watson digs in for the Guardians.
Watson.
1 out, bases empty. To the right side, Ace. The throw to first, and there's 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The second baseman.
Man at first, 1 away.
Ace.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One down, runner at third. Duarte now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jordan.
Blaze Jordan up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed. That's outside, and the count is 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering upstairs. Lawrence Butler waiting to hit for Detroit. And there's the automatic. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two outs. In the air, right field. Lugo settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Austin Wells digs in for the Guardians.
Well.
One down, base is empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now the first baseman. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball over to Jordan, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Tigers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nicky Jimenez. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian Duarte. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Brandon Williamson preparing to come on if needed. Rodriguez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is downstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Blaze Jordan. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's just out.
There's a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. And next up for the Tigers, David Ace. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Two outs, nobody on. And here is Nicky Jimenez. The Guardians down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game. Ace was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Collected 4 hits, 1 of them left the park.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
David Ace hit for the cycle last time out. Shades of Chris Singleton in 1999. What could this budding star have in his bag of tricks today? It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And here is David Ace.
David Ace.
That one ripped.
Come on, ball, get up!
And it's off the wall. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Tigers.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Randy Kaplan. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lawrence Butler stands in now and watches strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 1, Guardians coming up. Man at first, 1 away.
The second baseman, David Ace.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Off the Jumbotron, way out of here. Wow. That one felt good. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the veteran first baseman, Andres Chaparro. On the ground, right side, Ace. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Guardians, the designated hitter, Hideo. Satan.
Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's a big power threat. David Ace. To Avila. Back to work.
Hey, attaboy, nice spin.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Kaplan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Kaplan matched a homer in his last game. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Inside, just missed. Activity in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. Nobody out. Runner at first. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So
Outside,
that was
that's the ball.
exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Butler, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Foul ball there. Inside. 3-1 now.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
21. Dakota.
So digging in, Dakota Jordan. And ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And it's strike 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Got him swinging.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Harris in the box again, takes a strike. That one misses, and it's 1-1. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Guardians nothing. Christopher Watson digs in for the Guardians.
Christopher Watson.
Ground ball could be 2. Flips it behind his back. On the money. Nice play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Ace, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Maurice Mangles digs in for the Guardians.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
On the ground, 2 ball. To Volpe at second for 1. Over to first, but he beats it. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nicky Jimenez. Witt off of first with 2 away. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Ace whips it to first. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Tigers 7 and the Guardians 3.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, David Ace. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And that one hammered.
Go.
That's back. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Link digs in now.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And they're down to their last out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ace hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
Well, plenty of thump for him this season, Boog. And you know his teammates appreciate having a bat like his in the lineup. We'll see how many more dingers he can pile up this year.
David Ace, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And next to hit for Detroit, David Ace.
David.
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back there. Bangs off the wall. Kaplan around third. He'll score.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Blaze Jordan up now for the Tigers. Just missed.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That's to third. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
On the ground right side, ace. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder, Riley.
Here's Riley Green.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
On the ground, ace. Tosses to first, got him.
Batting third, the right fielder, Roberto Lugo.
Nicky Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the fourth. Now it's the power speed combo. David Ace. Francisco back to work. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And out of here. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. David Helton digs in for the Guardians. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. To the right side, Ace gets it to first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We played 4, Tigers 6, and the Guardians 1. 1 out, bases empty. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Man at second with one away. Blaze Jordan up now for the Tigers. Down and in, moved his feet.
Yeah. 1-1.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 2 away now.
Oh, just a little cut fastball on the inside part of the plate and couldn't get the barrel to it at all. Just kind of tied him up there right under the hands. Tells me he's probably looking soft away and just wasn't able to adjust.
Next is the designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered here in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Guardians 1. And up next for Detroit, David Ace. Just a single short of the cycle. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And next up for the Tigers, David Ace. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that one is lifted in the air. Link in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. 8-9, 1-2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. Tigers 9 and the Guardians 3. Ace was a big contributor for them in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.